Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, welcome back to the channel. Well, today's video might be interesting. This is going to be a different, recording format. There's not a huge chance that this video actually ends up working. I don't know. I'm doing this while doing my DFD weekly, which is going to be really funny. So I'm going to try to talk and fight DFD weekly at the same time, which we've been notoriously bad at recently. But today's video basically is just to talk about kind of what we're doing at the moment. I mentioned to you guys I was away for a little while after the marathon. Worked on some stuff. My brother got married. We had Skull's birthday. I had to take my cat to the vet, which ended up being a much bigger visit than I realized it was going to be. So that's a good thing that I actually set aside time for that. I am already messing up. This is great. It's good I set aside time for that because it's going to require more from me than I realize. Overall, Finn's fine, by the way, in case anyone's curious. He had, it turns out, not one, he had six ingrown toenails. Insane. His claws got way too long, so he's just so self-sufficient. I didn't even realize how bad it had gotten at the time. But either way, we've got him taken care of. He's gotten his toenails. He's got his, his claws clipped. He's good to go now. Very healthy, very happy kitty. But as far as what's going on with the channel, I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of editing here because trying to do this while talking at the same time is not gonna go over the best. So yeah, expect there'll be pauses in between and there'll be edits and jumps here and there, but we'll see how things go. But how the channel is gonna be going. So I did mention that I wanted to change up some things in what we were doing. So right now we have opened 3 channels. So it's our main channel and then 2 additional channels. We have the second channel, which we will be using full force from now on. We're actually be posting anything that's not PSO2 specifically related that I want to cover is going to be on the second channel. That means all of our gacha related stuff, all of our other games we're playing, Final Fantasy 14 related stuff, all that good stuff is going to be on the second channel. I will notify you guys on the main channel, of course. Okay, but it is going to primarily live on that second channel. So you guys will see like a community post, something like that pop up. That's really about all the notification you're going to get from the other main channel. So if you do want to keep up with that content, make sure you are following the second channel. That is where it will live indefinitely. So that is not going to be something that changes. It's going to be there full stop. On top of that, we've also opened up well, I guess I've had it for a while. I just didn't really use it. We're opening up a Twitter channel, guys. Or not Twitter, I'm sorry. Twitter channel, yeah. We're opening up a TikTok. So shorts will be on there. We'll have some stuff over on YouTube shorts as well. But the TikTok is where most of our stuff is going to be, like just stream highlights and just general fun stuff. Like I said, the main channels only be dedicated towards PSO2 stuff or Phantasy Star related stuff in general. So when we play PSU or any other Phantasy Star based games, we're going to put that on the main channel. And then the second channel is going to have the other stuff. So that includes shorts. So if you're curious about all the stream highlights and shorts and things like that, like all the funnier stuff, all that's going to be mostly on TikTok. Anything PSO2 related will also make it over to the YouTube channel. Who knows, maybe we'll put some shorts on the second channel as well, but I'm not going to make that a priority right now. Dude, this fight bullies me. We're also trialing a different style of editing where it's going to be a bit more combat mixed in here. I think it's going to be a couple of jump cuts to things that actually matter when I'm saying something, not sitting here all derp face at my screen. Yo, I swear, ever since we switched over to doing these, when we hit level 95 and everything like that, we got way way worse at these fights. For no reason too. Just like, we've done these like multiple times a day for long periods of times. And all of a sudden, we just act like we figured out how to play this game anymore. Just didn't know anymore. I think I just heard Skulls wake up way too early. That's crazy. But yeah, so basically we're gonna be doing the main channel stuff. We're gonna be doing the second channel stuff. Twitch streams are still gonna be Twitch streams. They're still going to be covering whatever game we're playing at the time. It's just on YouTube and the YouTube side, y'all really only want Phantasy Star related stuff. And that's totally fine, but if I only play Phantasy Star for the rest of my life, I'm gonna go insane. Honestly, man, I want to try this editing style more and more, where I have these cuts in between of what we're doing, just so it's not like a long drawn out fight, or you guys feel like I have to talk the entire time, or you feel like that maybe I'm a bit tired or whatever it happens to be. I'm just gonna, edit out all the dead moments and just gonna talk about the cool stuff, Y'all can't be mad about me, or you can't be mad at me about missing out on like interesting stuff. I guess the cool thing from an editing perspective as well is I can like re-say things over and over again until I get it just right, and then only use the one where I got it right. That means my ass is gonna have to edit even more though. And by me, I mean probably cry. I still have to figure out how I'm gonna have him work on all this stuff because I'm still bad at editing and don't like to do it. Yo, do you know if you actually back up all the way there, you can't be hit? Like their hitbox doesn't go all the way back there, so like you can stand all the way against the wall and you won't get hit by that charge. I know there were mixed opinions about this fight when it came out, just because like all was too easy, you know. People had a harder time with other fights. But like, I'm be real, man. Cannon phase did kind of make this easier, but it didn't make me dislike this fight anymore. Honestly, thought it was a lot of fun, and I got to do this with a lot of people, even though they weren't the most geared. It was mostly a skill check and not as much of a gear check. Like, they just had to be able to, you know, use the cannons correctly and dodge incoming damage. Look at this. Just staying here at the wall. Even though I was just standing there, no damage. So if you're all the way at the wall, you're good to go. So if you're ever afraid, you know, like, I don't know if I'm gonna dodge stuff right, just get all the way to the wall, man. It only works for that charge, though. Don't do it for other stuff and then be up in my comments like, but Mr. Streamer told me. No, I didn't. Double jump this, single jump this, double jump that. Easy. Or you can just, you know, stop shooting and just swing the melee, so you just stay in the air the entire time. Yeah, this video started out me talking about like what we're doing. Yeah, I'm making shorts and stuff too, guys. Like, we're doing all the things we're supposed to do or supposed to have done. I'm also considering adjusting the memberships as well. Not that I like want to extort things from you guys and get more out of it, but like I do want to adjust it to a way that like I feel like you guys are getting something out of it. Thinking about changing it up so one, it kind of matches what YouTube's already, or Twitch, not Twitch. No, yeah, Twitch is what I meant to say. Can I speak? But it matches what Twitch is already doing with the subscriptions, while also giving an extra benefit to those of you guys over on YouTube. Maybe give the ability for people to you know, get one-on-ones as far as like, you know, gear advice or how to build up or even how to like get themselves set up. Because I had someone who like, you know, jumped in the comments, was asked, not even my comments, but like, you know, subbed over on Twitch, and then, you know, jumped in DMs, was asking about like how to build up their character. And well, I would love to like take care of doing it for them, which we actually checked with the team to see if that's even something that's allowed because of the whole account sharing situation. It turns out we can't. Not allowed. They won't even let me log in and pull for people, as well as like, you know, like build up their stuff. Like, it's just not allowed. Kind of sucks. The video kind of went off the rails. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Gonna be a bit of editing involved in this. Gonna have to show you guys some of the stuff, but in the video description you'll see the other channels. You'll see the second channel, you see the VOD channel, which, oh, that's another thing, is the VODs that were over on YouTube for the lives on YouTube, those are going to be going away on the main channel. They're not going to be there anymore. If you want to watch VODs, you will be watching VODs over on the VOD channel specifically. Those will be specifically Twitch VODs, so it'll be just those VODs over there. I feel like the Twitch VODs are just better overall. Like, YouTube is kind of weird about the way they do VODs. I can put them over on the Twitch channel and they just are not even monetized. I'm just going to leave them there dumpstered, basically. You guys can watch them as you want to if that's something you're looking for. And the loot here is always kind of whatever. That's one thing Phantasy Star games will always have. We'll say it's not real Phantasy Star game. No, if the loot's trash, this is a real Phantasy Star game, because 99.9% of the time the loot is garbanzo paste. It's terrible, but it is what it is. No big deal. But yeah, so we're doing a couple new things. We're changing some things around, moving some stuff around. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I'm going to figure out the whole thing with the whole YouTube memberships. I don't want to just up the price on people or anything along those lines, but I do feel kind of bad about, like, you know, it being cheaper on YouTube versus like over on Twitch is more expensive. But I might just be like, hey, you know, on Twitch is more expensive because you can like listen to the music, and on YouTube it's a little less expensive because you don't have the music there for you, right? But then like the VODs are on that YouTube channel, they're on like the dumpster channel, which everyone has access to. So it's a bit of a weird overall thought process. I'm rambling now. I'm gonna go ahead and leave.